had a weird experience right around the beginning of this pandemic when I was walking down the sidewalk and I saw a neighbor coming towards me. And this is at the beginning when it was sort of like everything was totally unknown. I didn't know what was going to happen in the next hour, let alone the next day. And it felt weird to be walking on the sidewalk. Like, is this even okay for me to be doing? And this guy's coming the other way. And it's somebody that lives down the street. I recognized his face, but I didn't know him. And I didn't know what to do, and I crossed the street and I passed him on the other side. And it felt really bad. It started, the initial reaction was just one of sort of uncertainty. I want to do the right thing. I think I'm supposed to stay apart. I got to protect myself, my family. I got to protect him. I don't know if I have it, and I want to give it to, you know what I mean? There's so many thoughts, but basically I'm supposed to keep my distance. So that's what I did. Keep your distance. It's a simple act, and yet it felt very rude. It felt unlike me or who I want to be. And it also introduced in me, as I did it, a sense that he was a threat to me or to my family, which felt awful. And I think it turns out that feeling's not going away. In fact, there's even more of it now as we move into this period that's less certain. The rules aren't as strict, and we sort of don't know what's a threat and what's not. It almost takes us back to what it felt like in those first couple of weeks. So I think it's important to remember that we're not a threat to one another. Sick people are people who need to be cared for, not people to be shunned and pushed away. Emotionally anyways, keeping our distance is a safe thing to do, but that we need to overcome that with love in all the other ways that we know how to do that. And that we're going to get through this together as brothers and sisters and not as enemies. If you like this song, if it means anything to you and you get anything out of it, just know the original band, The Brilliance, David Gunger and his band, I'm not going to do justice to their version, but I'll give it a shot in hopes that as many people as possible will hear it. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. Forgiveness is the garment of our courage, the power to make the peace we long to know. Open up our eyes to see the wounds that bind all of humankind. May our shudder hearts greet the dawn of life with charity and love. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother. Oh, when I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother. I see. Oh, when I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother. My brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, my brother, I see my sister, my father, I see my mother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother.